Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Mary, for those of you that are new to my channel, Divine Spiritual Tea. And today I want to take a look at what would happen if you made joy a priority in your life. What would happen if you made joy a priority? And I asked this question because as a human at this time on earth, we're all going through some challenges, different challenges and that kind of thing. And after the last 2 years when everybody's been at home and not being able to be around their loved ones and that kind of thing, I think we've forgotten about joy. And it's obvious that something is going on because there's so much disarray going on. It's like people are just feeling like overwhelmed, and we are seeing so many things happen that didn't happen before, or we're seeing more of it. And it's like the joy of living is not what it used to be, okay? And of course, I understand that, but I understand where, most people are coming from with that, because, people have been in fear lately, because it's like, okay, this happened, that happened, what's the next thing? You're waiting on the other shoe to drop, okay? But, we make our own reality, and that is the truth. That is the truth. So, what if you didn't pay attention to things that you could do nothing about? What if the only thing you paid attention to was making joy a reality in your life? That being one of the number one things that you put your focus on. It's joy. However you do that, but bring joy into your life. And I want to know what Spirit has to say about that. What would happen, Spirit, if we made joy a priority in our lives? Okay? Let's see. I'll spread them out and pull some cards here and see what Spirit wants us to know concerning making joy in our lives. Making joy a priority in our lives. All right. I'll also pull an oracle card in the when I'm done with the reading, just to get some more advice from Spirit, see if we can get some more information concerning this. Okay, first card up I have is the King of Swords. The King of Swords. Now, it's like he's making a plan. He has a lot going on there in the back over his head there. It's like he's really thinking about, what would happen. And this is what I would say concerning this particular card. What makes your life feel joyful? And I mean, it's got to be more than one thing. Whatever it is that brings joy into your life and helps you make that a priority, think about what that is. And if you have to make a list, fine. Because you can always go back over that list when you're feeling down and do something on that list, or think about something, maybe someone, A lot of times, when I think about joy in my life, I think about like my grandchildren and that kind of thing. They always bring me joy when they come around, and especially when they were little babies. I mean, babies always make you feel joyful. So just the little things. But the thing about it is just making joy a priority. Now we have the moon. The moon. Now the moon is all about illusions and disillusion and not knowing what's on the other side of things. What's hidden that you can't see. When that card comes up, when it comes to joy, I think a spirit is saying, well, you're not going to know how everything really is. And I go back to the fact that we do a lot of listening to the news broadcasts, and we get our information from a lot of places. A lot of this information doesn't affect us, and we're not always getting the truth. We're being there's a lot of illusion out there, and there's a lot of things that's hidden from us. We get the fear tactics behind it. We come out of it when we hear some things. We're feeling fear, and so that fear takes over that joy that's in our lives. So I think Spirit is saying, look at the things that you can't do anything about. This is an illusion. When I say things that you can't do anything about, and that's sometimes even in our own lives, there's things that happen that we can't do anything about. But especially when it's happening elsewhere and someone is telling us, it's not something that we see, it's something that someone is relaying to us about what is going on, and it takes the joy out of our lives. So I think Spirit is saying, let that kind of thing go so that you can bring the joy back in. Giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. That is something that does bring joy into your life. This is the Six of Pentacles. Giving and receiving, maybe not in the sense of, well, you can give a gift or whatever, or, but don't always give. It's fine to give, but when you are given something, take that in also. Don't say, there's times when you might say, well, no, you don't have to give me anything. I'm just doing this. You're doing something from your heart, but somebody wants to reciprocate. Take it and be joyful that they thought enough of you to try to balance things out for you. And that's what the whole giving and receiving is. You never know. That's going to bring joy to your life too. So you take it in. You take that blessing in. Okay, and the next card we have up here is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, when I look at this particular card, I think about joy can be the work that you do, or the work that you can see here that they have made all these sculptures sitting on the shelf, painted them. So bringing joy into your life, it will make you come up with all these ideas about what it is you want to do, what it is you want to work on. It just will naturally appear because you are joyful. So more things that bring joy to you will start showing up. And not only that, people will naturally come around you wanting to support the thing that's bringing you so much joy. Okay, and now we have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. This card is telling me that there's going to be a lot of motion, a lot of movement. When you decide that you're going to make joy a priority in your life, there's going to be a lot of movement going on in your life. You know, a lot of, like I said, people coming around to support you. This card is all about movement, action, things happening quickly, lots of things going on. So once you start to bring joy into your life, making that a priority, of course, more things of joy are going to show up for you. We have the Four of Swords here. So don't forget to take that time to relax, to meditate. When you get these things, when you start making joy a priority in your life, don't forget to be grateful. Take the time out and meditate and be grateful for the things that are coming into your life, because once they start and you're making joy a priority, you're going to see a lot of that coming into your life. So take the time out to be grateful, to be thankful, to meditate on it, and just, enjoy. Enjoy the joy. The next card I have up here is the Lovers. Now, when you bring joy, make joy a priority, you're going to bring more love into your life. Your relationships with people are going to improve, because people around you are going to see all the joy and they're going to want some of that. So you're going to, if you're looking for a new relationship, or, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but, a better relationship with your family or with your friends, be joyful. And those that around you that don't appreciate the fact that you're being joyful, they'll just, be out of your lives. They won't be around, but trust me, you will affect some people, and you will have more of that coming into your life. More people that are feeling the same way will come into your life. Don't forget that we get what we put out. If you're putting out joy, you're going to get a lot of joy back. And that's just the bottom line, okay? The people that are not joyful with you, are not joyful for you, that can't, they sometimes people are so used to the negativity, and when they start talking the negativity and you're still in your zone of joy and not paying that any attention, they're not going to be around, because they're not going to resonate on the same level as you. So let's get an oracle card. Spirit, what other advice can you give us on making joy a priority in our lives? What else is it you would like us to know about making joy a priority in our lives, Spirit? All right, let's pull a card here. Wow, the Royal You. This is beautiful. The Royal You. This is the number 16. 1 and 6 adds up to 7. And I get that. The Royal You. Let's just see what the book says about it. Because it's like you are going to shine once you make joy a priority in your life. It's like, what I'm getting from this is like you will be like royalty to the people around you, to Spirit, to the universe. And it's going to keep sending you things that make you feel like royalty because you're putting out those joyful vibes. And it says the key concepts are sovereignty, responsibility, self-confidence, self-rule, ownership of your feelings and actions, a quiet sense of empowerment, being self-aware, not allowing outside influences out of alignment with your truth. Okay, not allowing outside influences out of alignment with your truth. Do you know what it means to express personal sovereignty in your life? It's about how you hold to your inner sense of worth and integrity. Secure in your belief that you have a unique purpose. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are, that nothing outside of you can challenge your authentic self. The hard-won seat of awareness that you have earned. You are the ruler of your mind, and you are being invited now to consider what discipline you need to apply to your thoughts. Wow, that is wonderful. You know what I can say behind that, guys? Is apply joy to your life, to your thoughts, to your being. And things will be improved tenfold. When I saw this card, Royal, the Royal You come up, this is what Spirit wants us to be like, to feel like. We are that royalty, okay? But we'll never feel that royalty if we don't have joy in our lives. Thank you so much, guys. Let me know what you think about the reading, and I will see you next time. Have a good evening.